Shank Rock is the wave of the future. The diagrams that I have up, where did this go wrong at?
Remember, we didn't know this happened to her.
Oh. That's how they figured out she was pregnant.
Around 3 o'clock that morning, I got random text messages and it was just pictures of her and the other little girl. I thought it was strange.
Some of y'all might say, who is Shank Rock? Shank Rock is black media. Well, what is black media? Black media is all about allowing black people to be themselves first. It's not about race. It's not about religion. It's not about politics. It's about doing what's right. It's about holding those that needs to be held accountable to be held accountable. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. It's going to be a reaction video. Shank, Miss Parker, and Dana J reacts to GloRilla's sister Clout chasing video. Salute to the chat. Salute to the replay gang. Salute to all of my wonderful moderators. But before we get started, can I get everybody to throw up some prayer hands for my Rock Squad member, Shelly? Hope you get well very soon, Shelly, and may God bless you. Once again, let's throw up some prayer hands for Rock Squad member, Shelly. Dana J and Miss Parker will be joining me shortly. Now, for those that have seen the videos, GloRilla has responded, and the way that GloRilla responded was very, very intelligent. I mean, she handled it very, very well. So we're going to tap into maybe two of the videos that her sister made, and then we're going to run the latest video that GloRilla responded. And then I will have a pleasure of my guests, Miss Parker and Dana J, give their take on it. All right. This is GloRilla's sister.
And do all this shit to try to save us. That bitch don't do shit for us. I ain't got a red cent. My brother, I got 2 siblings staying down there with her. 2 siblings. One of my brothers called my mama, asking her for $40 to pay his phone bill. You got riding in nice cars. That's not our cousin. He riding in nice motherfucking cars. You damn right I'm obligated to something. You know. You used to be in the house. Flat air mattress, all that shit laying on the floor.
Damn, bitch, it was flat.
Mama used to cook us a big ass can of beans.
No air.
That's how me and Gloria, we wasn't cool when she first hit, but it started from that Gloss bitch. And she ain't even cool with Gloss no more, because Gloss is a motherfucking snake. That's how the shit started with Gloss. But we was still going, family functions, you know what I'm saying? But we wasn't as close as we used to be, because she was standing up for Gloss, because Gloss was on some junky ass shit. Fuck. Oh God. And she don't even fuck with the bitch no more. Now I'm sick, bro. I'm sick of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all glorify this bitch. My mama still doing the clock and motherfucking FedEx. Now, the rent shit was about a year or 2 ago. Gloria blocked my mama, had her going to go try to get a loan. Out of all my siblings, see, my mama got on our horse, but Gloria was fucking with her though. Gloria fucked with my mama. But that money got low. And when the money got low, Gloria got ghosts. All of my siblings was not finished because my mama got on how I was treating us like, you know what I'm saying? Because Gloria was you beefing with your siblings for what? Did shit to you.
Let me just pause it for a second and make a very important interruption. If you have any children that's under the age of 18, please do not let them listen to this, because I have to keep it 100. I have to give it my proper perspective on it. And yes, I will be using certain words that I don't want the babies to be hearing. All right? Because I'm going to go in on this right here. So please get the babies, get the little ones out of the room. Don't let the babies listen to this Shank Rocks demonstration. Please.
It's 10 of us and you don't do nothing for none of us, bro. Come on, bro. And then y'all stupid motherfuckers on here talking about she not obligated to do shit for nobody. That bitch is obligated to do shit for all of us. Fuck, that hoe obligated.
Hey, somebody said
fuck.
you look like Finesse two-time brother.
Oh, geez, that hoe obligated to do something for every last one of us. We sitting this motherfucker eating canned beans and shit. On the floor. So literally taking baths out of bottles of water, bro. Literally taking baths out of bottles of water. Lights off. Fat ass rats. Roaches. All types of shit. How she ain't obligated to do shit for us? But you want to sit here and talk about our struggle. How the fuck she ain't obligated? That hoe is obligated. Motherfuckers like y'all.
Drop a one if you feel as though she's obligated. Drop a 2 if you feel like she's not obligated. I'm going to drop a 2. I don't feel like GloRilla is obligated. I just don't feel like she's obligated. You know, I said it on a previous demonstration. Just based off of this sister's attitude lets me know right there that even if I did make it rich, even if I did make it big, and I did have some money coming in, she would be the family member that Shank Rock wouldn't fuck with. I hate niggas. I hate family members like GloRilla's sister. I hate those kind of bitches. Straight like that. You know, because you get out here and you do the same thing that your sister did. You get you a hustle or go get a 9 to 5. You know, I recommend a 9 to 5 to any and everybody. It's a start and it's everybody's safe space. You ain't got to worry about too much when you working a 9 to 5. At least you know if you take your funky ass to work, at least you know you got a check coming at the end of the week or the next week. Well, however you get paid. But a 9 to 5 is, like I said, that's where you want to start. Shit, I'll work a 9 to 5 in a quick. Let somebody give me a call and say, "Hey, Shank, we got a job offering." Woo, 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 woo. All right, I'm there. So for her first start should be working a 9 to 5. Her second start should be cleaning up her approach. A lot of times, your approach got a lot to do with whether the outcome is going to be the outcome that you're looking for. You know, like I said before, is GloRilla's sister, did she go back to school? Is she, you know, taking any college courses? You know, or is she just a bum and just talking shit and hanging around and waiting for somebody to do something for her? I'm going to go to another video. Miss Parker and Dana J, I did drop the link. This is absurd. This right here is just, you just be like, damn. And then you get online and talk. Where to do that?
About how you got me sent to jail for a whole.
Matter of fact, let me run GloRilla's a response that GloRilla did. Because like I tell people,
I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week.
Like I tell people, some people think that it's 3 sides to every story. I'm not gonna knock those that think that way, right? If you think it's 3 sides to every story, that's fine. But I know for a fact that it's at least 2 sides to every story. And the reason why I don't believe in is 3 sides to every story. Okay, now let's take for instance Glo and her sister story. All right. Now some people might say, Shank, well, I don't know who to believe. I don't know to believe GloRilla, or I don't know to believe the sister. Okay, now what's the third story? The third side of the story is going to be those that believe in that third story mumbo jumbo, putting their input on it. But as you can see, it's only 2 sides of this story. It's Glo's side and it's the sister's side. I believe Glo's side. Now let's listen to Glo's side. I see y'all in the chat. The link is for Dana J and Miss Parker. Come on up. There's the link, Miss Parker and Dana J. Let's hear what GloRilla got to say.
I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me and set me up. You got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. All right? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. You doing right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it. You see, you at where you at all because you said my name. You could have been saying my name and did a positive. You went about the wrong way, y'all, and now you'll never get a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been. I didn't my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit. I always been the one to do shit for motherfuckers. So y'all, the ones that feel where she coming from, y'all don't know shit because y'all ain't never been the ones to have shit. Like, I ain't fucking, like, my people I fuck with, they straight. My mama, she straight. Let me call my dad. Hold on. Y'all know how my dad look already. I can FaceTime him. Y'all swear everything I post be fake. I post fake screenshots, baby. The proof is in the pudding.
And the Woods family ain't none of y'all goddamn business. That's my business. All them my children.
She put them in the business what they talk because she got on there and put them in that lying ass business.
Listen, baby. I don't get on there because I done dated all y'all my children. Victoria needs her motherfucking ass. Family being whatever happened in the Woods family, good or bad, that ain't none of y'all concerned. What y'all need to be worried about is what y'all got going on. I'm the dad. I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family now. I really don't. She ain't got no business. Whatever disagreement,
Daddy.
her sister and her mama.
F her. Daddy, I don't want you to say all this. We know she's wrong. Blase. What get done for you every time? Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
And look, you have been in the house. You back for all the shit. For all you done bought me cars, you gave me pods, you gave me plenty of money. I done traveled all over the United States with you. I never, you have exceeded my wildest dream. Now, Glory, you know I love all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Good, bad, and ugly. But at the same time, for some around you, that's just messed up.
It's cool that going on. Well, thank you. Stuff like go work because you still want to. So it ain't no point of like. That's why I ain't want you. My mama begged me to put statements out to take her side, and no, she don't gotta do all that. Mom, you keep doing what you want to do. You keep getting spoiled every month, and you keep working because you want to work because you don't want to lay on your back and beg nobody for nothing.
We resigned because the girl told where we were, the hours that we were going, so we had to resign.
Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? And this is what I said in last night's demonstration. When you come from that era that we came from, we grew up working a 9 to 5. Like if my kids was to strike gold, I'm not gonna stop working. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing with my hand out to my kids. But let my guests, Miss Parker and Dana J, slide in on it. Come on in, Miss Parker.
Um, once it hits social media, it is bad. It's already bad that the sister's feeling away, and once you bring any kind of family drama, anything outside the house, and not only are you going at your sister, you don't put your mama in it, and now GloRilla, because she does have to save face at the end of the day. GloRilla, she's got a career. You know what I'm saying? She's probably got Nike deals, New Balance deals. Who knows who she's branded with? And as much as you don't want to address the issue, you have to confront it to get ahead of it so it won't mess up your deals. And that's what the sister is doing. GloRilla's not obligated to provide for anything but the mother and the father. You know what I'm saying? If I make it big, my mom and daddy gonna be straight. Am I obligated to take care of my siblings? No. Not even $500 a piece, nothing. Just because people feel like you got millions. Because I once looked at Toya like that in Lil Wayne's baby mother, Toya. And as much as she tried, they felt like that she was supposed to keep giving and giving and giving and giving. And giving is, it comes to a point where, nah, I gave y'all what I gave y'all. And if it wasn't appreciated and y'all wanted to blow it, once I put it in your hand and you do what you do with it, I wipe my hands of it. She is obligated to go live her life the way she is. You know what I'm saying? She's the one who has to do video shoots, bookings, fly here, fly there, be in a city, one city after the next within hours, and it's not easy. It's not easy. How many videos she got to shoot? What's she contracted to? How many songs do she got to make and have videos behind them songs? You got to get your crew. You got to get your makeup. You got to make sure everything's together. Your dance steps. You know what I'm saying? How many takes is it going to take? How long is it going to take to make one video on top of touring? And on top of, like I said, you still got to do your bookings to keep yourself in the algorithm. You got your fans. You got your hate mail. You know what I'm saying? So you got, and then outside that, she do got a real life outside of her career that she probably barely gets a chance to do because he plays basketball. Basketball season is still in. She got her rap career. So it makes it kind of hard, you know what I'm saying, to deal with that, where she don't probably get to sit down half the time and really have a good day. Because when you're contract, she's not an independent artist. So she might have
let me just slide in. I don't mean to cut you off, Miss Parker, but let me just slide in real quick. And I want you and Dana J to address this. Glo should have retired her mom from working. If I had the money, I would have retired my parents. The mom and dad have strong work ethnic background. They, because like I said last night, you don't know what will happen with GloRilla's career the day or tomorrow. Let's just say if she would have retired the mom and dad early. Now the mom and dad is going to forfeit those retirement benefits if they retire early. Now let's say next week GloRilla gets arrested and her career crumbles. What is the mom and dad going to do? Let me let Dana J slide in, Miss Parker, and then you come back. Come on, Dana J.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you played the one when the sister was really going off, and I hope you do play that. But I was just looking at some other stuff that Scarface or whatever she want to call her face. I mean Spiegel. That's what I call her, because she looked like the little thing off of Lord of the Rings. But the way they made it seem, or the way she made it seem, is like Glo is obligated to take care of all of the siblings. And what people not looking at is the propaganda machine. how now Scarface was working at a distribution plant. Now people is giving her attention. On top of that, she's getting money off of a lie. But when hold on, bro. Give me a second. Hold on.
Go ahead. Come on in, Miss Parker.
Today, GloRilla just stated, if y'all go back and listen to what she said she said her mama still chose to work. She still choose to work. It's just like I've seen people win the lottery and not retire, not stop working. They still work. And I can respect that more than anything, that they don't want to live off their daughter, even though they know they could. And that's what we want to teach in especially in a Black household. We can't let money change us. And that's what it is. Money is changing us. Money is the root to all evil. And off of what Dana J said, the sister saying she's obligated. No, she's not. See, once we turn a certain age, our parents are not obligated to continue to take care of us. That's why they got a certain age to where you should be able to start getting out on your own and manage. Now, a lot of people choose to let their children live with them until God knows how long. But at 18, you know what I'm saying? I made it to where my kids wanted, because I couldn't afford what they wanted. Even if I had the money in my pocket, I wasn't going to get $200-$300 shoes. I could have paid up some bills for the next month. So do we got a roof over our head, or he gonna wear shoes? Now, now that we out of the house, what we gonna do? He just got shoes on his feet. Where we going? So my kids learned they got to work in order to get what they wanted. They had to go to work. Now she's too old. She's sitting here and she's a dangerous type to do that, to put her sister on the block, on the chopping block like that. She's the type that, to me, that set her sister up, bring harm her sister's way, if she doesn't get what she want from her sister. You know what I'm saying? Look what she's doing. You broke, but you got a house full of company. Wherever she's staying. You on the floor, get up off the floor. At the age I'm at, if I'm on the floor, I got to get up off I got to come up at it. I got to make a way. I can't depend on my moderators. I can't depend on my family. I can't depend on you to get me where I need to be in life. Whether Shank go to work every day and I'm at home doing nothing, I can't expect him to get me off my butt. Because he worked. He got money. And that's a lot of people's problems. Now, the mama and the daddy confirmed. She takes good care of them. They done been around the world. They got to see things they ain't never got to see. What more are they supposed to just keep what they hand out? My kids work. My kids will take care of me if I let them. But I choose not to. I want them to see what I've seen. Take their money, go on a trip for themselves. You know for a fact my kids are going places. I ain't never been out of the country. On a consistent basis. I want to go, take me, or I feel like my kids got to take me. It's just like my kids get tax money. Am I obligated to their tax money, Shane? If they get $10,000, $11,000, do I got to get a percentage? No. So, yeah, I can't respect it. Go ahead, Dana J.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm on the same page that you on. But if you really look at it deeply into the propaganda machine, she went out there and lied on Glo. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Glo shouldn't have did this, Glo shouldn't have did that." And the thing about it is, whoever's coaching her, coached her on the right way to do it. And the right way to do it is to create a lie, stick by your lie, make it believable. When you make it believable, people are going to fall in line and do what? Donate to you and this and this and this and this. But guess what? We've watched that with the baby old man. We've watched that and with R. Kelly. And it's a repeat cycle because we keep failing. And I'm saying we, and I'm talking about we as a color folks, not black people, because there's no such thing of a black person. we as color people, we fall into the propaganda machine. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to send Shank a link because Clarissa gave GloRilla a piece of her own medicine today. And you got an OG in the game that done showed you how it feels when you play around. Now she on there talking about that's not fair. That's not fair. Yes, it is. Because what you do to one is somebody else that's out there that adore to you. So it's like she came up off of Glo, and she even TMZ even interviewed her. How much do you want? And she said, give me 2,500. Wait a minute, pause. So you are willing to exploit your family just because you don't want to work no more. I'm just trying to figure out if the mama and the daddy came out and said, we good. If the brother that don't really like her said, well, she's not obligated to do nothing for us. If the other siblings that live with her saying she take care of us well, the question that you got to ask yourself is, where did these band of banjings go wrong at? I'm just saying. And I thank God for GloRilla backup dancer because she put it out there. You ain't gonna play with my homie. So yeah, y'all gotta be careful when it come to people like that, because it's she, man. I would have put hands and feet on her.
Can I respond to a comment real quick?
Yeah.
KD said, stop it. Told me to stop it. She hasn't taken her family around the world. Her dad, well, somebody around the world. That's what the dad said. You know, I'm just repeating. So, you know, you got to take it to the dad. He said GloRilla's taking him all around. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing. Y'all want to come against us for repeating what they say. You get what I'm saying? That's the problem with us black folks today.
So I got a question though, Ms. Parker. How do KD know what a Glo did? Do KD know Glo in them?
I mean, it sound like it. Cause I mean, to say stop it, she ain't. You know, how can I say that? What GloRilla? If I call my mama and daddy, which RP to my mother, but if I call my father, you know how many times I've called my father on my live, Dana J, to confirm something? I have. You get what I'm saying? And that's all the confirmation I need. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be people like KD to be damn if you don't, damn if you do. If the girl calls her mom and daddy, and her daddy even said, I hate that she done this. I love my children, but I hate that she done this. Because in a black home, we was always told what goes on in the house. Where does it do? It stays in the house.
Right. Now watch this. And Ms. Parker, you ain't ready for this one. Oh, she said she meant it in general. Okay.
Okay, Katie. Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out, like, do she know them? Because I know Glo just got back from Japan. And her dad was with her.
So if she just got back from Japan and her
Lady
father
J.
with her,
Yeah.
I ain't never been to Japan. You get what
Go
I'm
ahead, Ms.
saying?
Parker.
You can't hear me, Shane?
No. I was just saying, I was asking Dana J, is this the clip that you want me to run?
Yeah.
All right, finish
Dana
up, Ms.
J,
Parker. Go ahead, Ms. Parker.
So my daughter went to Mexico or whatever, and Punta Cana. And she said, Mama, I'm going to pay for you and Shank a ticket to go on this cruise to Punta Cana in Mexico. We turned it down, Dana J. We turned it down. Did we not, Shank?
Why?
Well, we don't like water. Yes. We don't like water. So, you know, we turned it down. I said, if Shank don't want to go, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go. She said, I want y'all to see what we got to see. And I know you ain't never been nowhere out the country. I want y'all to go. And I'm paying for it. And Shank was like, I ain't messing with no water. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, no. She said, you sure? You sure you don't? And they win. But I'm just saying that, was my daughter obligated to pay for me and Shank to go out of the country. No,
Listen,
Dana J, she wasn't. But she offered. You get what I'm saying? And just as a parent, you get what I'm saying? Can't nobody say her kids don't take her kids don't. You get what I'm saying? It's some things as parents, we might step back, fall back from wanting to do.
listen. Can I buy the tickets to Punta Cana? I go. I'm telling you, I'm going. Jesus Christ, man. Oh man.
But I'm just saying how, you know what I'm saying? I can understand her parents for falling back and not want her to feel obligated to take care of them for the rest of their life and stuff. You get what I'm saying? My
Right.
kids saying my kids offer me trips that I have turned down. Yeah,
Right.
I ain't never seen that. I would love to go to Punta Cana, but at that time it was just like for me and Shank, it was just like, nah, maybe the next one, but nah, not this one. You get what I'm saying? And plus, it was at the time, you know, Shank is covering, still covering the Shanquilla Robinson, and I'm just seeing all this stuff happening in other countries, and I wasn't feeling it myself. But do I feel like my kids every time they go out of the country? I just send my other girls to the Bahamas. I could have took that money and went anywhere I wanted to go, Dana J, but I sent them the
Man,
first of the year. You get what I'm saying? So it's just what parents and children are willing to accept from each other, you know, but I don't have no expectations feeling like my kids have to take care of me.
listen. I'm trying to get Mr. T on the plane. Mr. T don't want to, but he act like he's scared to get on the plane. But I'm gonna get him on the plane. Man, Mr. T gonna get on the plane. He gonna be like, "Hey, what you doing, Dana? I pity the fool. Come on."
And like, you know, Dana J too, if I hit the lottery today, if I go hit the lottery, do I have to take care of my sisters? Absolutely not.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about this girl putting her blood, sweat, and tears into her career. And each one of my kids got their own career that they do. I got nurses. I got a daughter that's a dentist. You get what I'm saying?
But see,
But my youngest son, do he got a career? Nah, but he works. But he ain't got that career. But I don't expect my kids that making good money to do for their siblings. You get what I'm saying? I don't,
But see, here's the thing.
And let me just
Go ahead.
go ahead, Dana, and then I'm gonna come in after you. Go ahead, Dana.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Now, my brothers and my sister. Go ahead.
this the same sister though, but I turned around and told everybody that she wrote all the GloRilla songs. And that GloRilla was still in her style.
So where's your career?
Right. Now let me just say this. Now, my brothers and my sisters. Now, if I get a hold of some money, I'm gonna look out for my brothers and my sisters. They're gonna be satisfied with whatever I get them. Now, if they come back and if I happen to tell them, no, I ain't got it right now, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, even if I get in, they ain't gonna come on social media and blast me. Vice versa. If I get at one of my sisters or brothers for some money or whatever, I ain't coming on social media blasting them because once again, the era that we came from, my brother, he gonna be like, you know, he might say something to his people off social media, but then my brother gonna respond and be like, you know what? I ain't mad at my brother. I can't be mad at my little brother because my little brother did look out for me before. You know what I mean? Me being the nigga that I am, shit, nigga, I'm gonna go get it. That's my brother. My sister's gonna be the same way. My sister's gonna be like, you know, yeah, he could have gave me more, but oh well, I'm happy with what he did give me. And then they gonna go and get what they get. Let me go to this clip that Dana J sent me, Dana J. Hold up.
Some motherfucking bogus bitch. Yeah, motherfucker got all these dumbass motherfuckers in damn comments sitting here talking about some. She trying to help run your followers up. How the fuck she trying to help run my followers up when I was not notified about her being my manager? How the fuck she trying to help run my followers up? This bitch ain't told me shit about her being my manager. Y'all probably saw this old deposit and all type of shit. Her ain't that Robert Owens bitch. First, this hoe don't know what side of the fence she want to be on. First, she want to be on my side, then she want to extort me. I ain't signed no contract. I ain't signed nothing with that hoe that said she was my manager. Like, and I'm really starting to see how messy she is. At first, I thought she was Team Scott. I'm talking about, I'm just scrolling on Facebook. I see somebody share a post talk about Carlissa went from being on my side to being my manager. So I'm like, man, that's AI. That's AI. That ain't shit. These folks, because these folks just be lying. They be doing the AI shit. So I'm like, let me go on Instagram and make sure. I go to this regular ass whole page. I go to this whole page. It says what the girl put on Facebook and posted. She's supposed to be my manager. I must miss the memo. When the fuck did we agree to you being my manager? And
hey, real quick.
What up, CIC? I know it is.
You want me to keep running it, Dane, or you want Miss Parker want to react real quick?
I want to react real quick.
Keep running it.
I want to react real quick
go ahead, Miss Parker.
Let Miss Parker and react because she's gonna miss the good part. But go ahead. But that's why I say
I want to react because if it wasn't for your sister, she's actually paying you. Because without her name, you would be nobody.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You're going to TMZ because it's your sister. You make it. She's paying you.
Right.
Even though it's through TMZ, is because her name's attached to this story. You're making her name when you go on TikTok, when you go on Facebook. You making money because you're gaining followers. And people love drama, so they're paying you off of your sister's name.
Right.
Because again, without GloRilla, it's you nothing. But then you say this whole this. You know, it's the disrespect. It's the disrespect, and it's the verbiage she's using that you know. And again, once it hits social media, ain't no coming back from it for me and my sister. You know, it just at this point and how she's disrespecting her, calling her hoes and things like that. And in white America, even in the celebrity industry, it's just tarnishing your sister.
Funny, and the crazy thing is, what's going on is Carlissa befriended her, and you know Carlissa and Glo are close. So what happened was Carlissa act like she was cool with Scar, and then turned around and did to Scar what Scar doing to GloRilla. And the only difference is Carlissa's not her family. But Scar lied on Glo and got everybody riled up and sending her money and stuff like that. So now Carlissa act like she is Scar manager and booking her everywhere, which she's not going to show. But I ain't going to tell too much. Shank, run that joint. But I ain't going to tell too much. But I want y'all to see this. This about to get crazy.
Knows how many people this bitch done booked and got paid off of. So how the fuck is she trying to help me? And if any of y'all dumbass think that, y'all can really unfucking follow me. Cause y'all thought how the fuck this bitch trying to help? If trying to help me up, hey Star, hey, I'm finna get, you know what I'm saying? Most here's some booking and got paid. So when y'all see me in places that she booked, I mean, y'all don't see me in places that she booked, don't hit on this motherfucker talking about some, oh, I saw positive and she ain't show up. 3 people that I tagged in that left post DM are my managers. I didn't have, it was a high and a bad with that hoe. I didn't have no conversation with this hoe whatsoever about being my motherfucking manager. So for her to sit in that motherfucker and do that shit, all right. Now I'm finna take your ass to court. I'm finna take your ass to court. Because that false advertising, bitch. And you talking about some you trolling, now you trolling shit until you got caught. And I see Sean beat your motherfucking ass. Because you play too much.
Pause right there, Shank.
Man, that hoe probably racked up a 30 ball on my motherfucking ass. She my manager.
Pause right there.
Oh, what? Then
so here's the crazy part.
Come on, Dana.
So here's the crazy part. If you're looking at it, it done switched from, oh, I want to tell the truth about my sister, to now every other post is about money. Every other thing is about money. So now here's the thing. Oh, now I'm gonna take you to court. Hold on. But didn't you just do your sister like that? So now you want to take Carlissa to court, and you done made the wrong move by calling her B's and talking about you're a B to A and all that. But hold on. Carlissa got a daughter that's about that life. Carlissa got a daughter who will pull up on you and don't care. So the crazy thing that I'm showing, or that I wanted you to show, is that whoever she's coached by is coaching her to do that. And because 1, and she got a failed work career. 2, she got a failed rap career. 3, she got a failed look career. 4, she got a failed tattoo career. She's just a whole embodiment of a failure. So with that being said, right, I hear everybody saying, oh no, if you lie on your sibling and you lie on your sister, there's no coming back. No, fuck that. When you lie on your mama, it ain't no, man, what? And I'm surprised ain't none of the siblings are putting boots to asses, because you lied on your mama. Forget your siblings. We'll talk after that. And okay, that was a good kiki. Yeah, but you know I slap you, right? But you lied on mama. You lied on big mama. On top of that, and you get mad because I don't include you in my interview that I'm having with Shannon Sharp. It's about me. It's about my career. It's about how I live and how I took it and how I came up. I'm just trying to figure out, why do my upbringing, why do my career, why do my life, why do my circumstances have to revolve around you? At the end of the day, aren't we individuals? And when I first understand, Glo is not a twin. And even if she was, when they die, the graveyard don't got bunk beds. So at the end of the day, I don't owe you a damn thing, but a high and a bye, honestly. Because technically the family is the first thing that's going to stab you in the back.
Say it again.
Your family is the first that's going to stab you in the back. And you might got 6 solid family members, but you got about 3 backstabbers that's like, oh, fuck that motherfucker, nigga. I'm going to get that nigga. Yeah. She sat up there and said she watched her sister get beat up. I don't care. Me and Shank ain't blood. I dare you swing on him in front of me. It ain't no one-on-one. I'm going to show you how we used to do up in Baltimore. I'm going to put them Timbs on, and I'm going to Garvin stomp you. Go get your brother, go get your cousin, but you ain't going to swing on nobody that I consider family. I don't care who you are. And I ain't big and bad, but listen, when you touching family, you touching me. Go ahead, Shank.
Can I go off what Dana J said?
Miss Parker.
I agree with Dana J. It's so weird, because if we look at it, Clarissa Shields is going through this right now. You know what I'm saying? if Dana J's career take off right now, Shank can't expect you to tag him along. Because you in the room with great. I'm just saying, you will. But wait a minute, Dana J. Wait a minute. Hold on. Some people will bring their people along. But is it my obligation? It's not. It's not. It's just not.
Hey, Miss Parker, hold on. I gotta cut you off. Because if you sit there and say that, and Shank, if you notice, Shank with a straight face like this. Listen, I'm gonna put it out there, and Miss Parker, you wasn't around. So I'm gonna put it out there. We all made a pact on Woodburn and Lock Raven. I meant Woodburn and Northwood. If any one of us make it and we don't pull each other up, we all got to fight. Listen.
But y'all made a pact.
Listen.
Y'all made a pact.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
So hold on, Danny J. Y'all made a pact.
Listen.
This is okay. So we got to step back. Then we got to go back a step. If y'all are just homeboys and you make it, and you say you bringing Shank along, then that's gonna mean that GloRilla has to take her. She came in this world. You know what I'm saying? And she had siblings.
Listen.
She has siblings, and she has a sibling that's saying, "You up? We should all be up."
Listen, but she taking care of siblings that rocked with her. And the ones that was against her, she gave them the middle finger. So you gotta look at it. Why should I take care of you and you dog me out? And you said my career wasn't gonna work. That's just like, all right. But matter of fact, I'm gonna put a scenario out there, and I ain't gonna call no names. I was on the phone talking to somebody that we all grew up with, and the first thing they say was, "Yeah, man, Shank Rock made it. Yo, he had Charleston White on there. Oh, so why he ain't pull you on there?" But I said, that's not for me. That was Shank's interview, not mine. Oh, no, man. Y'all supposed to be doing stuff together and doing it. Whoa, pause. But when you met the top bishops, you ain't pulled none of us up there. So what the hell you talking about? Oh, Dana, man, conversation over with. Oh, yeah, thank you. See, I know how I pull on the heartstrings with the truth. But what you saying, Ms. Parker, you right, and you nasty right, and you politically wrong. If you understand what I'm saying.
I do. I'm gonna take my team with me. I am, without a pack. I am.
I got to.
You know, because a lot of times we don't rise up by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't get to the top, not in our world. But GloRilla, she has did that on her own. She's in the studio. You get what I'm saying? She in the studio. She got to pay other people a percentage off of what she out here fighting to do. Because she's not an independent artist. So why do y'all feel like she's got to go put her blood, sweat, and tears into your pocket? Even with the siblings that ain't talking down on her, is she obligated to take care of them for the rest of their life? She's not. She's not. Because it's the same thing as her job. Being an artist is a job. The same way you go and work, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? If you a CNA, that's your job. I'm not supposed to retire my family. And I got 5 siblings, 5 sisters. But if I do, I'm not doing it if I don't want to. Whether we good to each other or we not, if I don't want to, I don't have to. But right now, the sister has gone so far, Dana J, and this is the thing again. We are in a generation where this right here cannot come from deals. Because a lot of people don't want drama mixed behind their business.
So I got a question to ask you, Ms. Parker, and not to cut you off, but I got a question to ask. With the Me Too era taking off, with the going against the family grain taking off, right? For single men and single women, the number one question is, who can you trust when you rocking and doing whatever you're doing? And because I can be messing with this person today, and then I'm faithful as far as her, and we make it all, and I make it all the way to superstardom, And then you want a divorce because I don't want to be in a marriage no more. You're not spending enough time. I'm working, I'm paying bills, I'm making sure all of us live the lifestyle that we are living, that I'm entitled to, but because you part of me, you are required to have it as well.
Mhm.
So I said that to say this. But I went to court today, right? And they was doing a paternity court type situation. And the daddy is a superstar, a mega superstar. But I ain't gonna call his name because the court case was like sealed a little bit. But but the mama said, I'm just here to collect what's mine. And the judge said, so what do you think? No, the judge said, did you help him produce anything? She said, no. He said, so did you help him write a lyric or create anything on paper? And she said, no. So the judge said, how are you here to collect what's yours? She said, I gave him a child. I was there with the child while he's traveling and going to award shows. So I'm entitled to half of what he have. And the judge was like, how are you entitled? And then she turned around and said, because I made him part of my life. And now that I've been living this life so long, I have become accustomed to living that way. Judge said, up, there you go right there. And awarded her. And I'm saying to myself, how are you accustomed? And then we look at Tyrese, the same thing. Oh, his wife is accustomed to living that way. So when the males are asking, how are these people are accustomed? The first thing the judge says, you let them into your world. But we let them in out of love. And the same thing go for women. Mary J. let her husband in out of love. And he turned around, oh, I want a divorce and I want her to pay all my expenses and I want spousal support. What? So then it takes me back to a case.
Let me slide.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Shank.
That's when the system comes into play. You know what I mean? Depending on what system you're governed under, it's going, because let's go to another country. GloRilla wouldn't be having this problem. All right, let's go back in time. GloRilla wouldn't be having this problem, and it's building off of what both of y'all said, but it boils down to who we allow into our space. Who do we allow into our lives? Everybody don't got our best interests.
Right.
You know what I mean? It could be a day one. The day one waiting to put that knife in your back. It could be a family member. We see this with Glo and her sister. Family member waiting to put that knife in her back. It could be your spouse, husband or wife, waiting to put that knife in your back. You know, so we got to be careful who we gel with. We got to be careful who we let into our space. I'm sure Dana J and Miss Parker, because I know I've allowed people into my space. And because they were so focused on Shank Rock, they fucked up a lot of money for all of us. So what, to build off what Miss Parker was saying, now, you know, a lot of people, especially with all this suing that's going on and the Epstein files and all this other stuff that's coming out, a lot of people don't want to be involved with the foolishness. So they see that, okay, Glo got deals on the table. Now these endorsements and these people that's behind these deals, they looking at it like, damn, I want to fuck with you, but your sister concerns me. Because ain't no telling, like Miss Parker said, ain't no telling what the sister do. Sister might send some niggas on a dummy mission, on a crash out mission. So where do we go at from here in this situation? I'm gonna tell y'all where I go at with it. I just, when it comes to, and I'm glad that her sister done it, to be honest with y'all, because that really keeps my eyes open. Like, God damn, who can you trust? Come on, Miss Parker or Dana J.
I agree with you, and I agree with what Dana J said too. And what I want to kind of piggyback off of is Dana J saying how we allow people into our space in our world. You see how the judge awarded her, so that's where I say y'all made that pact, but I can't make those kind of promises in the pact because just as quick as if you know what I'm saying, family your worst enemy. But imagine somebody that ain't kin to you. You get what I'm saying? I watched Shank with the $1 million thing and how everything went with that for my own self. And I seen how somebody took his project, try to make it theirs. You get what I'm saying? So you do have to protect your space. And if I get, once I get comfortable into this position that I'm in and check everything out, then that's when you take care of other people that's taking care of you. Just to be out blankly throwing her, here you go, I made it big, here you go, here you go, here you go. You allowing those people into your space, because see, once what you gave them is gone, you know they coming back to scratch at your door, Dana. You know they coming back to scratch at their door. And I'm glad y'all having this conversation, because this is an eye opener. It's another eye opener, another Black family dynamic. And I feel like the sister will backdoor her own a dummy mission, because all I hear is hate and venom. How many people, Dana J, that feel like you said, how many people right now see you doing big things? Because you are doing big things. You are boots on the ground. You at this courthouse, you cover cases. And somebody you just grew up with that you didn't even make a pact with, how many of them feel like you owe them something?
Too many.
Because y'all was cool. How many of them honestly feel like you owe them something?
Too many.
But who's going to that courtroom?
Me.
Who's doing that research?
Me.
Who's staying up all night not getting no sleep to cover these cases and that research? You.
Me, yeah.
So who are you to have to bring me in off your blood, sweat, and tears? But I'm not there with you through this trying times. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying get you some rest, Dana J. Let me handle it.
Right. And see, and to piggyback off of you, one thing I can say is I'm covering the R. Kelly case as well, right? Not only because it's a case, it's because I actually know the guy. And I'm looking at how people who ran out of resources spent that block and said, he's a monster. He left me in a room, closed the door, we couldn't eat. I had to do secret knocks. Watch this. We were trapped in a basement and there was never a basement. And we had to piss in a bucket in the basement. And once again, there was never a basement. But because we living in an era where you have to believe the victim, whether it's man, woman, or child, you have to believe the victim no matter what. But hold on. I got something to say. If we gonna believe a victim, why is it that we only believe in certain victims when they come to certain people? Because they believed all of the lies about R. Kelly, but they don't want to believe none of the truth about Jay-Z. At the end of the day, you still got Diddy. They purposely brought this up, and I haven't said this nowhere else. They purposely charged him the way they charged him just to make an example out of him that you're not bigger than the program. If they really would have charged him what they supposed to have charged him with, Diddy would have been gone. And people got to understand, and the way the factor is, they charged Diddy with, I'm going to slap you in the wrist, I'm going to sit you down because you got above yourself. But what I told everybody, the New York charges were supposed to be Jay-Z charges. They shifted it over to R. Kelly. Why? Because R. Kelly is known as a sex symbol, But if you really, 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 really know Robert Kelly, if you really know him, my question is, why the record label ain't get charged? Because they made him sing those type of songs. They created that persona. That's when the labels was beefing, and they sent Ern Hall to jail, and they said, we're going to take his image, give it to R. Kelly, we're going to sit him down, and for Gloria Valaz, and we're going to let Robert run. Because Robert's more talented. Robert is more marketable. Robert can write and create. Didn't know that he was dyslexic. Didn't know that his writing style is different from everybody else. So what they did was they thought that he was part of the propaganda machine. And it's the first time R. Kelly got blackballed because he told Elton John and to go screw himself. But Elton John said, you don't want to perform at the gay ball. So therefore, you'll never perform again. So Mike Tyson got with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the one that brought R. Kelly back into the mainstream because he was blackballed. And then that's when I Believe I Can Fly came out. Fast forward now. What makes you think that GloRilla's sister wouldn't do the same thing to GloRilla? If she even lied on the mama and the daddy.
It's a dirty game.
Let me slide. Let me just appreciate this super sticker, Peaches. Now, what I want to do is, because we running out of time, I want to make this a 3-part series. So make sure TT and my other moderators drop Miss Parker's link and drop Dana J's link as well. And if you haven't subscribed to Dana J or Miss Parker, please subscribe to Dana J and Miss Parker, because we're going to rotate. We're going to do part 2 on who's up next. Which one of y'all want to do part 2?
Dana, I can do it. But I want to do I want to do with Dana J bringing up the fact of R. Kelly. I think we should, our next live, we could do a part 2 soon, but I would like to come back over here with Dana J on the panel and get into the R. Kelly versus the Epstein. Versus Donald Trump.
Let me just say this. I think that because Dana J is more knowledgeable, I think that one should be done. So I think part 2 should be done on your platform, Dana J.
Okay.
Yeah. Of GloRilla.
Because you're more knowledgeable. And and then we can piggyback and bring part 3 to Miss Parker's.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So when would y'all like to do part 2 so we can let everybody know about part 2?
We gotta keep it fresh. We gotta keep it fresh because we want to keep it on people's minds. So the sooner the better. We can do it tomorrow.
Okay. What's a good time for you tomorrow?
Or we can do it Wednesday. Or whatever time is good for y'all. But you just want to keep it fresh.
We can do tomorrow. I got a live at 8, but I can kind of switch it up. I can because I don't got nothing on my schedule tomorrow too. I'll switch my live to 2, from 8 to 2 tomorrow, and go from there.
Okay. And then we can do 7:30.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Cool.
7:30 is fine. So make sure y'all subscribe to Miss Parker and Dana J, and make sure y'all pull up on us tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on Dana J's platform. Any last words before we get out of here, Dana J?
And Shank, I want to keep it on Dana J's because I really can't do a part. I got a lot of stuff to cover this week, but I can do Dana J tomorrow. I got a lot of stories. I'm on the Epstein stuff. I got a lot of stuff with Jay-Z I'm gonna cover with Kathy White, and I got a couple of cases I gotta do. But definitely Dana J, I'll be over there with you at 7:30 tomorrow. But Dana J, I would like you to pull up and stuff with you being open to this and hit the panel with me and another lady. With so much going on and stuff like that. But this is a this is good for all of us to look at. I seen Shelly put in the chat that her son started a clothing line and the baby mother quit her job feeling like that he should provide all. And he felt like, well, dang, you ain't sewing, you ain't bringing nothing to the table. And we do got to look at that, like, we do got to look at life like that, of bringing something to the table. Because then when you do go to court, you do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because how many times have we seen people go to court, Shank and Dana J, and they did put all their blood, sweat, and tears into helping that man or that woman create something, left with nothing.
Facts.
Left with nothing. Them be the people that's left with nothing, but the woman can go to court today and say, he brought me into his world, and the judge, okay, you let her come in your space. You get what I'm saying? Just him bringing her into a lifestyle, something different. And the relationship didn't work out. She still got to eat off of him going out with his blood, sweat, and tears.
You see what Deborah said when she said that and she said, yeah, they will award you if you custom to living that way. So I have a question. If a woman is accustomed to living a certain way, right? The judge is going to award them. But what about the men that's accustomed to living a certain way? If a woman is accustomed to getting her feet done and getting her hair done, and she accustomed to living whatever kind of way that she used to live in, right? And she get awarded. What about us men that's accustomed to getting what we want, when we want it, and how we want it, and the way we want it? Can we still go to court and say we're accustomed to living a certain kind of way, so we demand this, and this?
Absolutely not.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
It's supposed to be.
Let's go, Dana J. Let's go, Dana J.
So my thing is, if it's good for the goose, why can't it be good for the gander? And because you said that quick, absolutely not. Why not? If you're accustomed to access to me, I should be accustomed to access to I should be accustomed and access to you. And the thing about it is, most people be like, oh my God, I can't believe he's talking like that. Listen, anything that I have to give, but that means it depletes me some kind of way. So therefore, if I have to give it, I should receive it in return. One hand wants the other. It turns into the barter system. I'm just saying. And I yield my mic.
Quiet, Miss Parker. You quiet, Miss Parker?
Nah, I agree with Dana J. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be, I don't think it should be equal. You get what I'm saying? And for the gentleman that went to court today, one thing I would keep on my mind is sharing my space. You get what I'm saying? Because down the line is the next woman gonna be able to take him to court. You know what I'm saying? And say the same thing without a kid and say, he made me accustomed to this life. So I'm glad that Shelly's in here to hear this conversation. You know, with her son being a business owner with his blood, sweat, and tears, sewing and getting his clothing business off the ground. And now we got a girlfriend feeling like she's entitled. She don't quit the job and got kids. It could be the same situation. You get what I'm saying?
Watch this. And I'm glad you said that, Ms. Parker. Shelly said he doesn't have any kids with her. He don't need to. If she have kids and he was assisting her and helping her take care of kids and altered her lifestyle in any kind of way, they're going to say she's accustomed to living because you altered her lifestyle. You brought her into this type of lifestyle. Now you got to maintain it. So a person like me, I sit back and say, oh, well, if that's the case, Judge, she changed my lifestyle too. She altered my lifestyle too. I'm accustomed to X, Y, and Z. And the first thing women say, this my body. It's no longer that. When you enter into a contract, you have to honor that, whether it's on paper or verbal. A contract is a contract, and you learn that first thing in contract law. Everything you do is a contract. Just like if I sit up here and say, yeah, me, Miss Parker, and Shank, and we up here on the panel, and Miss Parker, do you understand? And Miss Parker say, yeah, I just made her submit to a contract.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been trying to tell people the whole time. Words are spells. With that, the lawyer that's in the black robe listening for who acknowledged the contract, who started the contract, and who broke the contract.
And I'm glad Dana J just said that, because it's crazy you said that, because about a year ago, I forgot who we was in the set with, but they were saying, stop answering the phone for the bill collectors. Is this Miss Parker? Yes. You just signed the contract. And I was like, what? And they said, when they asked you your name, you said yes. You don't know what they are saying, that asking you, is this Miss Parker? And you're just saying yes. You signed the contract.
Yep. That's why, and when bill collectors call me, and I'm down to like 2 now. They call me and say, hey, is this Dana J? Can I tell them this is the representative for Dana J? How can I help you? Oh, is this him? This is the representative for him. How can I help you? Well, we need to speak to him. If I'm the representative for him, you got to speak to me. Also, are you a power of attorney? I'm the representative for him. And when they get tired of asking, they're going to be like, hold on, man. So then I tell them this right here. If you want to speak to Dana J, put it in paper and mail it to him.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the problem. Once you say that, they're going to go to the post office. They're going to put your name in all caps, and they're going to send it to you. So what I do is I get it, I see it, and I put return to sender, send it back. That puts them in limbo, and that take you out of their jurisdiction. With that being said, the best way that they have to send mail to you is they got to send it through the but they got to send it through the postmaster, not through the post office. And when people understand that the postmaster is the most powerful person in the world, they sit back and say, oh, because see, people think when they mailing stuff off and they put your name on it and they get their little George Washington and they get that little George Washington stamp and they put it on there and they put it in a white envelope and put it through there. That's the false way of mailing. The correct way is going to get a registered number for the RN number. It's a 12-digit number, and you put it at the top. You have to have a manila folder. Then you got to get a green return receipt. And then you got to put at least $50 of insurance on it. People don't do it because they don't want to really spend to really send mail off.
Thanks.
Wake us up,
yeah,
Dana J. Wake us up.
How he said about the verbal contract, it is true. It's crazy work. Ooh. And everybody saying that's how Mary J's ex did her, and he did. He did her the same. He did her the same. Dirty work, Shank. Dirty work. It's a dirty game out here. And now it's like you were saying, Shank, about the jurisdiction and how the system is working. It's not in our favor, especially a black man. It's not in a black man's favor.
Then I'm gonna say this, Ms. Parker. I hope Shank don't got nobody that's watching his live, but that's really taking notes and doing things for the wrong point of view. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. My case, I was fighting my child support case, right? And I was fighting it backwards and wrong. Real quick, I'm just gonna give you some insight. I ran into a Caucasian guy by the name of Roe, or Billy Jack Roe. And me and him was exchanging numbers. And the day before I went to court, he told me to send him my disruption brief. I sent him my disruption brief, and he looked at it and he said, that sounds great, but stand on you. So all night I'm sitting back like, stand on me? What do you mean by that? I gets in court, and they had my son as a witness. and they had the state of Georgia as an injured party. Hold on. I've never seen the state of Georgia before. I came into the jurisdiction of Georgia, but I've never seen the state of Georgia. I've never had a kid, or I've never had an offspring by the state of Georgia. So what I did was I asked the child support officer, do you have firsthand knowledge and between me and the state of Georgia having any type of interaction? She said yes. But I said, for how long? And she said, for 20 years. I said, I haven't been in Georgia for 20 years. Oh, yeah, because see, the case was transferred from Baltimore. Pause. You just lied under oath. So now that you have lied under oath, can you please bring forth the state of Georgia? I want to talk to the state of Georgia. She said, I represent the state of Georgia. No. That's not good enough. I need to talk to the state of Georgia because I need to know, when did I have any type of relations with you? The judge said, case dismissed. Mr. Jackson, don't come back to my courtroom because you giving people remedies. Of course. If you haven't ever dealt with that entity, how can they charge you with anything? I said that to say this. Why is baby oil man in jail? Why is R. Kelly in jail? And why Jay-Z is not in jail? What is Jay-Z doing that other people haven't done? You got to realize one thing. I'm going to take a step further. Why Donald Trump ain't serve a day in jail?
Watch out.
Because when you living in the private, the public can't touch you. The only way the public can touch you.
This is true.
And the only way the public can touch you is if they can get you to slip up and say you living in the private and the public, and then they're going to look at you as a terrorist, i.e. what they call sovereign citizens. You can never call me a
sovereign. Wake them up, Dana J.
Because even in court, when they try to say, oh, this is a sovereign citizen ideology, objection. What are you objecting? Prove to me that I'm sovereign and I'm a citizen. I can only prove to you that I'm sovereign and I'm an American. You can't prove to me that I'm a citizen. Oh, you was born here. My mother wasn't a slave, so that don't apply to me. My grandmama wasn't a slave, so that don't apply to me. Oh, but you got a birth certificate and social security card. No, I keep trying to give you a social security card back and you don't want to take it. My birthright has been reclaimed. Where do that follow me at? I only can serve through full faith and credit. And that comes from the highest mountain, which is the White House. Oh, well, can you show us that? Sure, here you go. And you can't hold my booklet because if you destroy it, that makes me treason. So at the end of the day, I have been in every courtroom, or just about every courtroom in the United States, except for Article 3 court. And they don't want to tell you about Article 3 because they can't go into Article 3. Article 3 is the only court that we supposed to be in. But because they got us believing that we're citizens of the United States, which is a corporation, then you go into their banks. That's why I keep telling people when they be like, oh, you going to court with me? I tell them, nah, I can't swim this week. And they be like, huh? Dog, I can't swim this week. I do not want to go to your bank because if I go to your bank, I got to stand there and there's a possibility, but they're going to call me into deep waters when I cross that bar area. No, I can't swim. Meaning I don't know nothing about your case.
Watch out. Watch out. He's cutting deep. Get on y'all square. Get on y'all square. Get on that square, y'all. He cutting deep.
So when people sit back and talk about, oh, well, Dana, you too good to go to court. No. I'm too good to go to a kangaroo court. That's a waste of my time. And if you call me in, if I know I'm going to support you and you might call me as a witness, that means I got to cross that bar. That means I got to travel into deep waters, and I might not feel like swimming this week. So therefore,
You cutting deep, Dana J.
But the number one rule in the so-called kangaroo court is to be rebellious all the time. And when they say all rise, I put my head down. And when a judge sit down, I stand up. And when they ask me,
giving them revelation,
right? And the thing is,
because I gotta spread this out now. You giving them revelation, and they not up to par with the signs and symbols. So come down to elementary form, just so they can digest it.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this: if I'm invited to a court and the flag don't have gold tassels on it, I'm getting them walking out. I don't belong in that court. Just because they say it's a court don't mean it's a court. And if you really want to know, I challenge people that follow Shank and follow Miss Parker, because my folks already know. And they did the homework and they was like, Dana, this too much. I challenge the people that follow Miss Parker and that follow Shank. Go look up, is there really a such thing, a family court? When you get your answer, you're going to get mad. And bring it back to Shank Rock and Miss Parker, and let's have an open conversation. What's the real reason for your social security number? Or is it really a number, or is it your first credit card? What is your birth certificate versus why your mama ain't get the certificate of live birth that she signed up for? All that's going to tie in hand, and you're going to see probably within the next year to year and a half, because things are starting to happen, and they showing it to you in front of your face. Prime example, real quick, and I don't want to bore nobody, but when Nicki Minaj held up that gold card, right? What was that card? Most people say, oh, that's a freedom card. That card is the new way of how you're going to get your benefits. Trump is trying to take us back to the barter system. And then I'm going to leave this with you. The devil never fights his own. So why so many pastors fighting against Trump if they're supposed to be for God? And I'm going to leave it there.
Thank you, Dana J and Shank Rock. This is good. It was definitely good. I will see you tomorrow at 7:30, Dana J. Salute to you, Shank, for opening your panel up for this conversation. Thank you, Dana J. Salute everybody.
Hey, Miss Parker about to run. There you go.
Now you and Miss Parker come and drop all these. Look, you and Miss Parker come and drop all these jewels, and then y'all gonna skeet off. And now I got to be the one that's trying to explain this and explain that. They don't listen to Shank Rock already as it is. Now here you come with Miss Parker.
But I'm always here. But I might
give me some last words.
Last
words, Dana J.
Last words is this right here. And I'm going to say it in the words that everybody is going to be real about it. Do not be fooled by the propaganda machine that's going on now that's trying to create separation. Understand the 48 laws of power. Going forward, don't take a side. Don't pick a party. Follow what fits right for you. Don't go by what your mama told you, because what your mama told you was what her grandmama told you, and what your grandmama told your mama is what your great-grandmama told your grandmama to tell your mama, and it was all a lie. Follow what fits for you, because you're now embarking on the time that you're going to have to know what you know. If not, mom and them can't help you. With that being said, there you go, T-Babe. It ain't a side. You got to pick what's good for you and yours. Going forward, We all a family. And we switching lanes on that funky ass. That's all I can say. All right, Shank, see you tomorrow, bro.
All right. Appreciate you, Dana J. I appreciate everybody for pulling up and showing my panel guests, Dana J and Miss Parker, some love. Dana J, Actor Dana J, link is dropped in the chat. Make sure you all pull up tomorrow over there on Dana J's platform at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for part 2. Me and Miss Parker will be joining Dana J. All right. I will leave the chat running and you all can hang around for as long as you want. Salute everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow over there with Dana J. Also, you can pull up on Dana J and Miss Parker tonight as well. But definitely pull up tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Salute everybody.
I call and apologize to you now, bitch. If you ain't trying to pay me, because I know she made some bread today. I know. Hold on. When I screenshotted that shit, how long was it posted for? That shit was posted for 10 hours. When I finally synced it, that shit was posted for 10 hours. So I guess I'm supposed to be in Kentucky tomorrow. I guess I'm supposed to be in Florida Wednesday. I'm supposed to be at all these motherfucking places because this bitch sat here and lied like she my manager. Like, bro, motherfuckers really be clout chasing. Like, oh, damn, like you was just on my motherfucking side talking about Glory was wrong and shit. Glory was wrong, so why the fuck is you lying like you my manager? And I pissed the fuck off because I don't know how much money you made today. Like, oh, you too old for that, bitch. You old as hell. Why are you doing it? I ain't had not one young motherfucker come for me. Not one. Not one. Well, probably your pedestrians or your below bare minimum paying ass bitches probably did the shit. But a celebrity that I know of, I ain't seen no young person doing it. It's always the old, washed up, dry ass motherfuckers coming for me. The motherfuckers that's 60 plus. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, what you get out of there? Now, I bet that hoe racked up so much motherfucking bread today, fool. I'm knowing she did. I know that hoe racked up some money. Like, ho, I'm just not, bitch, take that post down about me and my sister, ho. Because at this point, I'm against your ass, too. Don't post shit about me. For you to sit there and that hoe was up for, imagine how much money this bitch done made today. And imagine how much bad promo she gonna do me because I'm at places I don't even know I'm supposed to be at. Imagine it. And this hoe literally, and she ain't acting like she just, of course she, you know what I'm saying, dried up or whatever, but she not acting like she just, like, somebody don't know.
The piranhas eat the beats.
Big Lou, Shank, Rock, 8 niggas, where the work at? I got some bad bitches bout they bread, they be twerking. Get a boosty boo in the boot, brain ain't working. Got the money, lotion up my palms, like it's some jerky. Yeah, I hit that 2-step, time to, I'm about money. She say that pussy good and sweet, bet it tastes like honey. I be chasing for them dollars, I be looking for them stats. Bet lil' mama gon' holler when I hit it from the back. Yeah, doggy style of ass, got her screaming out, man. They already know it's mob, ain't no need to explain. Got it tatted on me, nigga, can't go against the grain. Fuck what they talking, it's $1 million thing. Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. I'm trying to $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up. She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm trying to finger it up.
See, my fuck game is straight, yeah, I lay down long. It's a scratching, banging on my chest like I'm King Kong. A very freaky girl, like the type you take them out. Had a crushing pill, smoking weed, licking combine. Not the cutest nigga, but my pimp game strong. Ooh, nigga, no Viagra, but my dick stay hard. Up and down chick, cause she help me put in work. Catch your ass And why you flirting with our skirts? See, I live life the G-way, getting on the freeway. Yeah, look good, but pimpin' ain't easy. If she ain't nasty, since she can't please me, I like the seductive type. Touch me, tease
Got a
me.
$1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up. She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up. I'm trying $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up. She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up.
Just $1 million affair, the jewels be gleaming. When I walk in, them pretty hoes be scheming, trying to figure a way that they could give me a threesome. By the end of the night, them sucker niggas be beaming, but I'm on my shit, the 4/5 on hit, just in case them niggas right there wanna trip. I knocked a sip for his chick a few years ago. Put her up on some game, showed her how to get dough. I got $1 million THANG in the club with a BADDIE. She said she loves me in that movie OG like me, and all them hoes from her hood wanna see about me.
Got $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up. She stay up in the bed, now watch her toot it up. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it up. I'm trying $1 million thing, I don't give a fuck. Before I beat that pussy up, I'm tryna finger it